Now, a puppet show. Sigh. Hi, George. What's wrong, little Sally? You look sad. Well, all the kids at school made fun of me today. They did? Why? Well, I don't know who Eugene Scribe is. Really? Why, I know Eugene Scribe like the back of my hand. You do? Sure. Let me tell you all about him. Yippee! Well, Eugene Scribe, 1791 to 1861. That's a long time. It sure was. Began writing comedy vaudeville plays. These light-hearted pieces of entertainment were oriented toward sending the audience home happy. It was through this early experience with theater-making that Scribe began to develop his famous formula, the well-made play. Oh, that sounds fancy. It sure is. By 1836, during the height of his success, Scribe outlined his credo for theater-making in a statement to the French Academy. What was it like? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Oh! You go to the theater, not for instruction or correction, but for relaxation and amusement. Wow. Now, what amuses you most is not truth, but fiction. To represent what is before your very eyes every day is not the way to please you, but what does not come to you in your usual life. The extraordinary, the romantic, oh, that is what charms you. That is what one is eager to offer you. Gee whiz, I do love romance and the extraordinary. To achieve this end, Scribe created a framework in which all plays should fit. A 5-act structure wherein a great amount of drama, poetic justice is served, leaving the audience happy, or as Scribe put it, in bien content. Holy moly, that sounds amazing. It sure is. Scribe's formula is still widely used today in media such as sitcoms and family-friendly movies. Every scene in Scribe's plays has a similar arc to the overarching format of his plays. They start with a status quo, have at least one complication, a climax, some sort of reversal, and a conclusion? Exactly! Wow! Scribe's format is so interesting. What else did he do? You see, Sally, Scribe had many different assistants who would go buy ideas from other writers when Scribe's own supply was low. He would then use those ideas in his format for playwriting. Scribe wrote between 450 and 500 plays and libretti in his lifetime. Oh my god, that's so many! The demand for new plays during Scribe's time allowed him to be very, very busy. In fact, Scribe changed the role of the playwright within the theater world. He did? He sure did. It was Scribe's incredible popularity that allowed him to get fixed royalties for his work, making him quite rich. Meow. He then founded the Society of Authors, which allowed other playwrights to make similar kinds of negotiations. Wow, George, it seems like Scribe was a real revolutionary. He sure was, Sally. Gee whiz, George, now that I know all this about Scribe, I'll be the most popular girl in school. Thanks for everything. No problem, Sally. No problem. Ma!